Alright guys, I'm at Union Station in Toronto, downtown Toronto. I'm getting ready to go see Wardruna tonight in Meridian Hall before I go see the show. The doors open at 7, the show starts at 8:15. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat, perhaps at the same place I went last time where they had those delicious tacos. So that's where I think I'm gonna go next. But I just landed here. I took the subway from home all the way here. Union Station, walking distance. I'm expecting to be a great night. So just tag along with me and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the night through my own perspective. Let's go. All right, guys, there's no fish tacos today. They only have fish and chips. It's still delicious, but it's not the tacos, but hey, we'll have to do. So having some drinks, having some food, warming up because it's freezing cold outside. We're probably gonna just sit here, hang out, and kill some time until 7 o'clock, time when the doors open, and then we're able to get into the venue and take it all in. All right?
Yeah, the ending is very nice, beautiful, double surprise.
It's gonna be busy tonight. Place is gonna be packed. Everybody's waiting for 7 o'clock to hit so that the doors open. Looking forward to it. After waiting for 45 minutes to get in, I had to take a massive piss. But it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Now, the merch today is downstairs, as you could see by that video. That's in the second level, the underground level at Meridian Hall, not the way they set it up in previous shows at the main level. I think they learned from their mistakes. A packed show like this, having the merch up here would be absolutely insane. As you can see by the folks behind me, this place is gonna be packed. It's gonna be a great night. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a great show. The doors are open already, but the show starts in about an hour. So I'm just gonna check out, see what's cooking, see if I see anybody that I know, and as soon as I can, I'm gonna head over to my seats. Yes, there are seats. It's not a standing show. There are seats. The fans are trickling in. This place is gonna be packed. And once again, I just want to emphasize this. Moving the merch downstairs was a great idea because to have the merch on this floor would make things super hectic for those coming into the venue. So great idea, moving the merch down there, allowing people to better flow into the venue. This venue is phenomenal. I was here about a month ago for Heilung, and now I'm here for Wardruna. I don't think there's a better place in Toronto for these kind of shows, for these kind of bands. So Meridian Hall is where we're at tonight. This is how it looks like on the inside. This is Inertia's show, so shout out to Noel for putting this thing together. And as you can see, people are trickling in. I expect a packed house. The show starts 45 minutes, so hang tight, hang in there. It's coming. All right, we made it to our seats. We're inside the venue. Check this out. 10 minutes away before the show starts. We got great seats. As you guys can see, this is how far we are from the stage. Counting the minutes. It's the final countdown to kick off to Wardruna in Toronto at Meridian Hall. Let's go. right, guys, I'm here to give you a little bit of a wrap up on the evening with Wardruna in Toronto and Meridian Hall. What an incredible performance. I was expecting the show to be magnificent. I wasn't necessarily expecting it to be the way it came across. From a stage presence point of view, it's very simplistic, it's very minimalistic. They didn't try to add too much. They really want the music to be the focus and for you to pay attention to the musicians and what they're doing. So they had a very creative way of setting everything up. You can see everybody lined up with their instruments within their own space, within their own environment, with a screen behind them and a few screens beside them that played off of the music that they were performing and it played off of the atmosphere that they were trying to create. But once again, very simplistic, but to the point, allowing you to immerse yourself into the sound, into the vocal performance, and not necessarily lose track of what's going on by spending too much time with visuals. So from a pure setup point of view and stage presence for a show like this, I honestly don't want it to go anywhere else. I think this is absolutely perfect and it enhances the overall beauty that the music puts forward. Now, as far as the singing, the songs, the sound, it's one thing is to listen to these records and the other thing is to see the performance right in front of you without having to say anything, because the performance went by really smoothly, really fluid, uninterrupted until the time of the encores, because there was more than one encore. Up until that time, you're fully involved in what is happening, and it's more about how the music hits you and how you feel towards it than anything else. So there's no point on breaking up the songs with needless conversation. So I really enjoy the fact that from the time the first song started until the first encore, everything happened in a very linear format. You understood what was going on, you got into the songs, you enjoyed the songs, and it was just really about digesting each and every single track and then moving on to the next one. Now, when it came time to the encore, I liked the fact that he took those opportunities to speak to the audience, to reflect on what had just happened and the songs that he was going to go perform after that, the tracks that were part of the encore. And if there's a time to really connect with the audience for a show like this, I thought that was perfect. I thought that was the perfect time. He made a little bit of a joke about making music for the show Vikings, asking if people knew about that show. A little show that a few people watched about Vikings. It was a really nice touch because it added a little bit of a light-hearted moment to an evening that it wasn't somber, but it was serious. The music has a serious nature to it, and the audience took that seriousness to heart. So that light-hearted moment at the end of the show was absolutely perfect, as was the communication between the artist and the audience. The symbiosis between both was phenomenal. I felt like it encapsulated the evening perfectly by having the show end in that format. And the last song on the show was a poem written about Ragnar Lothbrok, of a main character, main staple in the show Vikings. So I don't think you could end the show on a more incredible note. I don't want to say once again somber, but there is a little bit of a dark vibe, of a dark atmosphere that comes with the music, that comes with the experience. But I really enjoyed that ending, going a little bit outside the path of what the show had been up until that point, recreating a song, singing a poem, not written by the artist, but rather something that's more folky, that's more grounded in roots that are way deeper than what we could even perceive or understand. So I honestly thought that ending was the perfect exclamation mark on what the whole evening was about. An evening that saw an incredible crowd showing up. It wasn't sold out, but very close to it. And nobody walked out of this show. I'm willing to say this. I don't think anybody walked out of this show feeling like they didn't get what they came in for. There was smiles all around. Everybody was having a great time. At the end of the show, when you walk outside the venue and you see people talking to one another, everybody has a smile and everybody is somewhat now digesting this performance and putting it into words in terms of what it meant to them, and then exchanging this information with one another. So the impact of the show goes beyond the performance, that almost 2-hour performance. It goes beyond that. It allows you to then take it with you, whatever it is that you're going, and then share that moment with those that were there with you in that spot. It's not something you see every day. Only few bands can really do this sort of create this sort of lingering atmosphere. And Wardruna definitely did that in Toronto. I would go see these guys again and again and again and again. It was absolutely phenomenal. Four standing ovations. I can't remember the last time I was at a show where there was one standing ovation, never mind 4 standing ovations. So magnificent night. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you all at the next video.